on-body hooping today, so grab your biggest hoop and join me. And I'm going to give you guys tips on, we're going to first start with waist hooping. We're going to work our way up to our shoulders. And then finally, leg or knee hooping. All right, so it takes a lot of practice, but that's a good thing. This is kind of like a cardio workout. So this hoop is extra big. We're gonna size it down to a 34, which would be a good beginner hoop for someone my size. I'm 5 feet tall, so 34 is about the smallest that you'll want for an on-body hoop, because the bigger the hoop, the slower the rotation. You can see the 34 is a pretty fast rotation, but I can still keep it going around. Hey everybody. So what we're gonna do is every part of the body that you're gonna be on body hooping, it is like a pulsating. So it doesn't have to be like a circular motion of the hips. It's just like a pulse. Okay, so what we're going to do is when the hoop hits right here, you push it forward. So spin it around. As soon as it hits here, boom. Let it continue to spin around. Once it hits the opposite hip, you can be rocking forward. Once you get the right momentum is really the main thing, and enough motion, the hoop will naturally stay up. You can even do like a back and forth or a circular motion. So you can kind of pitter patter, forward, back. My feet are staggered. Staggering your feet helps too. And then if you spin with the hoop in the same direction that the hoop is spinning, that helps also. It helps slow down the rotation. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. So we're gonna be doing on-body hooping today. I'm just gonna go over little tips and tricks on sizing. You want an on-body hoop to be almost up to your belly button at least. This is a size 34. That's about the smallest that you'll want for an on-body hoop. Whenever you have your hands on the hoop, you wanna give yourself a little push, an even push though. You don't wanna push it down or push it up. You want to push it flat, which helps your momentum from the very beginning. If the hoop starts to, say, fall, you can just turn with it, and it slows down the rotation. Or if it really starts to fall and you can't catch with your hips, put your hand out and grab it with your hand, and then you can transition from there. Hi everybody. Okay, so from waist hooping, like I said, you want to stagger your feet. It's really whatever's comfortable, and it's really just about a rhythmic pulse. It doesn't have to be a particular movement. You just want, whenever the hoop is touching me here, you want to be pushing. And when it's touching here, you want to be pushing back. Whether it's a circular motion or forward and back, it really is just about finding your right pulse to keep the hoop up. Then the knees are a little bit easier than the shoulders because the shoulders are square, so it's going to be hard for a circle to go around a square. It's going to be a little boxy. So just be patient with yourself on the shoulder hooping. The knee hooping is better to be in shorts, so I might have some trouble with the hoop sliding, but you also want grip tape, which is on most beginner hoops. So if we stop pulsating our core, the hoop will start to fall. Then you start pulsating the knees. So you can push. I'm pushing with just my left knee right now, but you can change it to your right, or you can push with both. You just want to keep it fast. You will get some slippage if you're in tights or pants, so if you're learning, keep your legs exposed so you can have the most success. Then, say we're on our knee, hooping. If we start wiggling above the hoop, it'll bring the hoop up to your waist. And then the way that you can get it back or up to your shoulders is you'll have to wiggle above, and that'll cause the hoop to climb up. You still want to do the same type of pulsation motion. Okay, so it will take a lot of time, so just the bigger the hoop, the better. So practice, 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 at least up to your belly button. You can buy a hoop from me at idreamofhoops.com.co if you're interested in starting your hoop journey with us. And so from our waist hooping, let me put on a little bit of music too. Makes body hooping a little bit easier. The shoulders, whenever you're learning, it's going to be a major push with the right shoulder if your hoop is spinning to the left. I don't know if you can see my shoulder. As soon as the hoop hits, it's push, 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 push. So then it's the same thing as a pulsation movement. This one you might actually want to try to do circular because your shoulders are square. So just try to get it as smooth and circular as possible. And then the hoops in front of you, you can put your arm in and out. You just have to find your hole. All right. So it is a cardio workout. That's the good thing about hooping. It's a full body workout. You don't have to think about working on a certain part of your body. It's kind of like Dancing with the Stars, but with a hula hoop, it's your workout partner, and it's gonna do all the thinking for you. You just have to learn some tricks, put on some music, and have some fun. Okay, anybody have any questions? Thanks everyone for being here, I appreciate it. This is a live for all things on body. My best advice for waist hooping is like right here, I'm gonna be pushing forward. When the hoop goes to circle around, I'm gonna push forward, okay? So I'm pushing here, the hoop's continuing around, and then once it hits my back, I'm gonna push back. So that's where the rocking motion comes, or the circular motion. You can even, like I said, pitter patter to try to find your rhythm. it is muscle memory. So the more that you practice, the better that you will get at it. And you'll be able to keep it up for hopefully as long as you want. So we're gonna go all the way down, back to our knees, and try to work it up to our shoulders. All right. Turning with the hoop helps. Same direction. We're gonna pulsate our knees. Left knee. Switch it to my right knee. And then both knees. Then I want to start wiggling what's above the hoop. In a circular type wiggle to get the hoop to come out to my waist. Once you're here, this one's a little bit more awkward. And then your arms are in the way. So you can keep the arms above your head. Okay? Or once the hoop is in front of you, you can put your arms in. And then you'll be shoulder hooping. Whew. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. This is all things on body hooping. We're trying to inspire people to get moving, to get healthy, to find their best body for their best self. You would also consider like the overhead lasso on body hooping. This is the prayer hands. You can take your hand in and out. This is a pulsation, pulsating movement. Just to keep the momentum. You want to keep pulsating. You're going to keep your thumb underneath the hoop for control. Switch hands. And once you become really advanced, then you can do what's called a vortex. I'm kind of rusty. Let's see if I... Okay. So this is just the pass from behind your back here. And then you're going to switch hands with your hand palm out, and the hoop's gonna ride up as your arm goes up. It's kind of hard to do slow. Let me show you guys. So this is where we're doing the exchange. Back up. It says called the vortex. If you guys want to look up some other tutorials on it, it's probably one of the hardest on-body tricks to learn. If you turn the same way that your vortex is turning, that helps. And then you can even guide it down with your hand. If you're feeling really froggy, you want to keep that knee pulsating, and then you can pick up the hoop by sticking your foot underneath it and pulling up while it's still spinning. The foot's going to come out whenever the hoop is on that side. So you're going to basically push with the left knee and then pull up. At this point, you have one leg out. You can let it fall down to your ankle. I'm sweating, guys, so my workout must be working, so that's the good news. Just hoop 101. Make sure your hoop is big enough. All body hooping will be very, very difficult with a smaller hoop. Okay? So keep that in mind. Be patient with yourself and be kind and just keep practicing. Like I said, it is a full body workout. By the time that you do learn the tricks that you want to learn, your body's gonna be exactly the way that you want it.